Hey guys, we're back here in the woods today, doing a little bit of select harvest of white pine. Some people might question how we pick and choose. Jeez, that's a big dog just went by here. When you're not expecting her to sneak up on you, it's a little bit unsettling. Some people might question how we pick and choose what it is that we're going to harvest out of a stand, so we're going to swing the camera around here. We're going to take a little look at what I look for a tree for the ones we want to take out. Of course, we leave smaller wood, nice clean seed trees, stuff like that behind, so that there's always another crop coming. So I'm just going to swing the camera around here. Okay, so just coming along this road, we've got some white pine down there in the distance. Now, if you can see, right in the center of that gap in the skyline, there is a dead pine top sticking up right there. Now, come along a little bit further, I'm able to see that there's still some green limbs down lower on that tree. We're going to walk in there and look at that tree in a minute. I'm going to swing the camera around here. Right there in the distance, you see another big white pine. Now you can see how the needles on that tree is starting to turn brown and yellow a bit. That tree has hit its point of maturity. It's not going to grow anymore. It's starting to die out. Chances are there's a little bit of a rotten hole in the butt on that. Woodpeckers might have been at it. It might have even been hit by lightning. That happens by times. These big white pine, they stick up a lot higher than the other trees in the canopy. So we're going to walk down in and take a look at these two. Okay, so here we are. This is the first tree that we looked at from the road. And as you can see up there in the canopy, kind of hard right here to make out that dead top, but you can see those dead limbs sticking out up there at the top. Just going to walk over here to the base of the tree. First thing I'm looking for is woodpecker holes. Woodpecker holes will show that the carpenter ants have got up in the tree, and the tree probably isn't going to be any good. But I'm not seeing any woodpecker damage here at all. There's some snow coming down from up top. Yes, sir. We had a couple of feet of snow here over the past week and a half. A lot of wet snow, and it's get a little bit of breeze. You really get bombarded good from up in these big guys. So yeah, that tree there looks perfectly sound on the butt. I'm thinking might be a little bit of rot at the core. It's probably 22 inches on the stump. We're going to take that out before it gets bad. We don't want to see this wood go to waste. So let's go over and take a look at the other one. Okay, it took a little bit to find this one. As you can tell, this woods is plenty thick. But down in here, I couldn't exactly find this one here for a few minutes, but here we are. You can see right up in the top of that, there's all kinds of dead limbs off on the south side of that tree. Walking over here to the butt. This tree is good and sound as far as the lumber goes, but probably 25% of the canopy up there is dead, maybe a little higher percentage. So we're going to take this one down too. One thing about taking these big trees down, when you've got this much small growth underneath, you take these big guys down out of the canopy, it lets a lot of sun in. And 30, 40 years down the road, you come in and cut some of the smaller growth. You look at the growth rings on the base of the trees, you can see a real jump
you count back how many years to the point that you cut this big tree out. These smaller trees, like these spruce and fir, they might be putting on a 1/16 to an 1/8 of an inch of growth ring per year, and then you count back to the year where you take a big tree like this out of the canopy and let the sun in, and you'll see those growth rings jump up to 1/4 of an inch or better per year for the next 10 or 12 years until the canopy on this smaller stuff closes in again. Quite amazing the way that nature looks after itself. The regrowth and the reaction of the trees to the increased sunlight. Of course, less competition for the nutrients that's in the soil. Anyway, there we have it. Have a good one.